Oh my God, you did a spin. You tell me you're going to spin.
First spin of the night, baby. That's not going to be the last spin. Let's go. Big news. Big news.
It is Wednesday. We are horned up. We have a brand new Minnesota Viking. We have brand new Minnesota Vikings. Free agency starts for the Vikings in September. Dalton Reisner is here. Cam Akers is here. Who is next? We're
The
next.
Lombardi
We're horned
Trophy.
up.
That's what's next,
Oh
baby.
my God. Oh my God. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Let's just sit back, take a deep breath, soak it all in. It's going to be a wonderful night here on Horned Up.
Yeah, we might be here longer than our live stream, so we'll see how this thing goes. It's going to be a crazy night. Vikings just making all kinds of moves. It's insane.
Movers and shakers. We got Travis in the house. Dennis C., brand new member of the channel. He went with the Ring of Honor as well, so greatly appreciated Dennis C. if he's here. Harmsy, Doug, Viking Funeral as always. Matamidai. I already said Travis, Ashley in the house. Ed Guy rocks. Brad, Anthony, Bob, Mark, Mason, Julian.
Hey,
let's have a good time tonight, huh?
Your nemesis, Mark. Make sure
Not
you say
nemesis.
that right. No. You're a pickleball nemesis.
Pickleball nemesis. That's more accurate. Nemesis is not accurate. I bet Mark and I would get along swimmingly.
Thank you, Dirk, for the comment on my hair. Appreciate that very much.
Yeah, it's looking on point. Miguel's in the house. And the Mellow Show in the house. Look at that handsome son of a bitch.
Oh, look at that guy. The Mellow Show.
Mellow looks like a guy I'd like to tell my problems to.
Yeah, I already actually have.
We'll give her a couple minutes here, let people trickle in. But we got Chargers, a couple new Vikings. Beer is tasting good.
It usually does.
Live. We're doing a live stream during the next game.
I got a special beer tonight. Patrick Harm sent this to us. I'm going to crack this for the first time on air. I did not share it with One Bar yet, but I'm definitely going to try this out. Give my opinion. My first sip will truly be live tonight.
Yeah. Thanks, Lupagus. He's just hoarding it. He's an asshole.
Yeah, came here, threw it in the fridge.
Got a big hair just stuck in my fingernail. I'm just leaving it there.
We just lost 12 viewers.
just I don't care. Viking in the house. Viking, I got your hat out. And Mellow.
Well done. Yeah, and anybody, we had a little league last week on Underdog, so I believe it was Dusty Ray took home the dub, beat me in One Bar, and was it Julian Marker was the other one in that one? I'm not sure who it was. Mason M was in that one. It was Mason M. Kicked her ass. So if you guys want to do that again, email us onebarlupagus@gmail.com. We'll get that thing going. Again, just a weekend league, probably be $3 to $5 of an entry. Easy peasy and hell of a lot of fun.
Spoiler alert, next week, the Mellow Minute will be beginning as well. So I cannot wait for that. We're very excited about the Mellow Minute.
We're taking the Mellow Show under our wing a little bit. He's going to be our Padawan learner. He's going to have a little segment here. We'll see how it goes. And it's going to be.
I think he's going to be teaching us stuff. Let's be clear.
Strictly 1 minute. And if he's mid-sentence, cutting him off.
We'll see about that.
He's got to be quick.
We'll see. I bet he takes his time with everything. Give her another minute.
Oh my God, I thought you were frozen. I was going to reach over and slap you.
If you're here, we got 69 watching. Don't be a pervert, but hit that like button. Come on, baby.
We got one new member, Dennis C. Let's get some more tonight. Every new member. We'll send you out a hat tonight. Why not?
I wonder last time Dennis Seed.
Oh, I bet you it was very recently. And it wasn't by his own hand.
Disabled 2:30 Eastern.
I wish I knew more about time zones.
That would be an hour ahead. Yeah. So, yes, we will be going live. We'll be streaming the game on Sunday, back-to-back weeks. It is not normal. We like to watch our game with our buds.
Yeah.
But it's just the stars align. So we're doing
the lines. And we're going to do it again. So, yes, it worked out great. Hopefully, we can get we're pretty much on the same page, seeing the action live, commenting on it live. But had a lot of fun last time. So if you guys want to hop on that, we'll be streaming that thing. Of course, we'll be bellying up to about, 11 o'clock, 10:52?
I'd say about 10:45, and we'll probably be shit-faced.
Well, I mean, I don't know if we will be in the morning.
No, I'm just saying by the end of that game we will be. And we better be get a effing win, too.
We'll talk about that, but yeah. Whew. Boy, do we ever need a win. Oh, he's having a fireball, Derek.
Yeah, Jesus.
I once had a bunch of fireball and tried to figure out how the landing made the cheese wheels, and they told me to get the hell out of the kitchen.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been back there. It's not appropriate. Let's
Wanted to
talk
know.
some Vikings. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's start with the Dalton Reisner news because that happened first. We're gonna hop. We've all been praying for this to happen. Dalton Reisner being a Viking.
Vikings,
Oh,
Vikings,
look at Spiking Viking.
Vikings.
And now it happened. Dalton Reisner is here already, winning everybody over with his little locker room conference he had there. The dude is charismatic. He's a hell of a player, hell of a human. Question is, how soon are we going to see him start on this team? And will he even play this weekend? Maybe we should.
No.
Oh, Mark Johnson needs a new hat.
Mark, well, hey, I gotta. I'm gonna do a off the cuff trivia here that will be giving a hat away, but we'll wait. We'll wait a little bit more.
And we're doing real trivia. If someone wants to come on later and take on one, but I got some very. I mixed it up this week. I'm pretty excited about it.
Tim Foreskin wears his One Bar and Lupicus hat shirt combo with pride. I bet he gets so much ass.
Yeah, we need something for the lower body now.
We need to figure out a way where people can actually send us a picture with like your One Bar and Lupicus swag on somewhere.
Yeah. Send it to us. We'll put it on our Twitter. I don't know. Skull TY gifting out 5 One Bar and Lupicus Show memberships. Thank you.
I never
King
seen
Frosty
that
Franson got one. Ricky Trey's got one. As Mad as the Hatter got one. Cody Lee got one. The blind singer from America's Got Talent.
I don't know who that is. TYA, greatly appreciated. Lupicus sees that. I never see it, but as always, Skull TYA, always a big supporter of the show.
Hey, I see everything you do. You know that's true.
Yeah. So it's Dalton Reisner. Dalton Reisner is here. If you watched his press conference, if you listen to Kevin O'Connell today, he's not playing on Sunday. They didn't say it, but he's not playing. He ain't playing. I would say he's definitely playing next week, but he ain't playing this week. He will be. I bet he's active. I bet he's a nice little depth piece. But he ain't in the field.
Believe he's currently slated as the backup at left guard, which makes you wonder if Cleveland is going to take that little trip to the right side.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about it. Where is he going to play? He's not going to play Sunday. Derek Duncan.
Derek Duncan. I think I promised him a hat for that. So email us onebarlove.
Oh, there you go. If you're not a member on the page, there's a little button that says join. We're up to like 70. So it's like $1.99, $2.99 a month, something like that. Yeah. Hit the join button. Let's get some new members tonight. Let's go.
Let's do it.
And we got 103. Hit that like button if you're watching. Definitely helps the channel.
Become a member, but don't show us your member.
Do not show us your member. So Rise. All right, I'm up at night, tossing and turning, sweating.
Really? You should take some melatonin.
I'm like, oh my God, where's Dalton Reisner going to play? What are they going to do? They're giving him $4 million. I got to play him somewhere. Can they give up on Ed Ingram already? Are they going to mess around with Ezra Cleveland? What are they going to do? Here's where I finish. I was waiting for that. I think they actually move Dalton Reisner. Right? I mean, this isn't crazy thought. Reisner goes to right guard. Ezra stays over at left. Ed Ingram goes to a backup. I just can't see them effing with Ezra Cleveland anymore. And that's the only other option. It's not like they're going to move somebody else to a random ass position. He's going to be the right guard.
And I don't think this is the end of Ed Ingram. I mean, the guy can probably benefit from just sitting back and watching somebody who's fairly competent at the position. Doesn't mean his career's over as a starter in the NFL by any means. But maybe him not being out there, stepping on his dick, losing confidence might actually be a good thing. Get to the bench. He should be a backup at this point.
A good thing.
No, absolutely. He's swatting balls away. He's getting his ass kicked. There was that one good rep that was going around Twitter when he was kind of handling Jalen Carter there. But that was, a good rep happens every now and then. But I don't think it's a bad thing for Ed Ingram to go to the bench right now.
No, he can go to the bench. That sounds wonderful. I'm all for it. Dalton Reisner, right guard. I don't think he's going to have a huge problem with that whatsoever. They even asked him, like, where are you going to play? He's like, he's just playing it off. I mean, he knows where he's going to play.
He said he'd do anything. Anything. Yeah, whatever role they want from me, I'll do it. So basically, he said he'll play fullback, tight end. It don't matter.
Yeah, so Dalton Reisner, I fully expect him to be our starting right guard against the Carolina Panthers. I cannot wait. Once again, let's just get our Dalton Reisner expectations in check. He's not coming in as a perennial all-pro player. He's just a guy that's been pretty good. and he's still only 28 years old. He's still young, and I think pretty good is still going to be a huge ass upgrade to what we've seen. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. $4 million.
I believe he's graded out higher, both run and passing and pass blocking than Cleveland and Ingram. So he's an upgrade. And yeah, like you said, he's not elite, but he's better and he's good, and he's Dalton frickin' Reisner.
It's a 1-year contract. The best thing is like, let's see what he has to offer. I mean, he comes in, Ezra Cleveland, this is his last year of his contract.
Yep.
Dalton Reisner comes in and plays pretty damn good. They're going to be like, holy shit, let's sign you a nice little 3-year contract, go over to the left side, and we'll try an old Edward again at right. So yeah. I don't know if this is just a 1-year deal, but it's a hell of a tryout.
It's a start. It's a start. It's an audition. It's an audition long term. So he'll be here all season long and hopefully longer.
One thing is very clear listening to him talk. He loves the Vikings. He wanted to be here. This is his team. He's going to play his balls off out there.
And apparently he was on his way to sign with somebody else. And we swooped in there just like we did with Antoine Winfield back in the day when he was going to the Jets. I said, no, this guy is ours. He belongs in purple. We did it. So good job, Kwesi, coming in there and getting your man.
Either that or he's got a really smart agent.
Or he's just lying. Yeah.
Exactly.
I believe anything Dalton Reisner told me.
So Dalton Reisner, welcome to the squad. A+. Big move by the Vikings. Say what you want about it. Piss and moan about it. He was the best guard out there. It's one of our biggest needs. They made a move. It wasn't crazy expensive. So let's see what happens.
They made a move in Dalton Reisner, and they made another move just an hour ago, trading for running back Cam Akers. We replaced one Florida State back with another one. Cam Akers is here. He is your Minnesota Viking. Initially came out as an exchange of 2026 picks. Turns out the Vikings are sending a 6-rounder, conditional 6th-round, to the Rams for Akers and a conditional 7th. So, number one, obviously, the compensation is just weird. Like 3 years down the road, you never see this.
Hold on one sec. So, Thomas, our good Peterhead friend, he sucks at run blocking. I wouldn't say sucks. I wouldn't say he's above average at it. But would you rather have somebody that sucks at both or just sucks at one? Because Reisner is a good pass blocker.
That's really what we need. I mean, we can't let Kurt take all these hits.
One guy is going to come in, all of a sudden run blocking is going to be good. But yeah. All right, sorry. Cam Akers.
Yeah, Cam Akers is here. We made a pick way down the road. Who knows if Kwesi's even be the GM at that point, if KOC will still be the head coach, if we'll have 3 Super Bowl championships by then. But he's here, running back. I didn't think this was going to happen personally. I really didn't, because of the way we've used running back through 2 games. I don't think it matters at this point who's carrying the football for the Vikings. So when this was brought up, this was rumored, I thought, this ain't going to happen.
Yeah, it's weird. This is one of the ones I just figured was, like you said, wasn't going to happen. And when it did happen, I was just kind of like, motions were running weird in my body because I don't know. I just don't know what to think of it. The first and foremost is we got him for free. This is nothing. 3 years down the road, the compensation, I get that he's like 1 point whatever million on the salary cap, but we have space for that. He's free.
Do the math, because they always say like a draft pick a year down the road is a round less. So this is a 6th-round pick. This is a 9th-round draft pick.
So basically, we got a 9th-round pick. If you're watching, we got up to 132. Hit that like button. We're at 37. Let's see if we can get to 50 in the next minute or so, because we would love to see 50 plus. Let's go.
I'm gonna try Parm's beer he sent. This is my first sip. Smells very tasty.
He also thinks I smell good, so that doesn't mean much. It looks dark. It looks like a nice coffee.
It is a little darker. It's the darkest October.
Well, what's the verdict?
It's good. I mean, it's
1
still
to 10. 1 to 10.
It's still dancing on my tongue. Let me let it just simmer here for a minute.
All right. Well, I'm going to keep talking about Cam Akers. So the big question, Cam Akers comes in, 24 years old, former 2nd-round pick, high expectations, ended the Rams season last year on a very high note. 100-yard, I think he had like 3 or 4 100-yard games in a row. I know he has some issues, but like where does he land? Is he RB1?
No, I don't know. I think this is going to be a committee now. I really, truly do. I think it's that Cam Akers, Alexander Madison show,
because they don't run the fucking ball.
I know, and that's why to me this is mind-boggling. I feel like it's part of this is Kevin O'Connell just having to have these former Rams that he's comfortable with. The other part is maybe there's more to it. Maybe they're not happy with something of Alexander Madison's game. Maybe Ty Chandler hasn't shown enough. Maybe Miles Gaskin looks like Miles Askin. I don't
That's
know.
true.
But there's only a couple ways you can look at this. And then what's the corresponding move? Is Kenny going to go to a permanent IR? Is Miles Gaskin Gonzo? What's happening here to make room for Cam Akers? I'm going to try another sip of this beer and then get my final result. Viking funeral.
Oh, Viking funeral. That 50 bones is going towards Akeem Hicks contract.
We'll send it. We'll donate it.
Check to the Vikings. Just cash in the memo. Please sign Akeem Hicks.
Please.
Here's one thing that nobody's talking about is Cam Akers should be embarrassed. He should be annoyed. He should be like, what the hell? Are you shitting me? You're giving me up a second round pick a couple years ago for basically nothing. I mean, he should be coming in and just so effing motivated, like to rip shit up. Even he was saying his tweets or whatever were basically like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're doing this. Clearly something went foul in Rams world, but I'd be real annoyed right now if I was him.
Yeah, it's motivation. It's always motivation when you're moved and you see the compensation. And, he's like
over 50 likes.
He's like, I'm the first player who's ever been traded for a pick 3 years down the road, and not even traded. Just I don't have my lights plugged in. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely motivation for him. But here's something else I want to talk about. I saw a couple in the comments here, but also something we brought up in our video. This does have a little bit of reeks of desperation, a little bit. These moves that we're making, bringing in Reisner, bringing in Cam Akers, you get a little bit of sense of that aura, and even seen it back in the preseason where, there was constant turnover on this roster during the preseason, something we're not used to seeing, even in Kwesi's first year, but definitely not in the Rick Spielman regime. He'd always just kind of stick with his guys. Every year, the Vikings start to fail. There's someone out there, everybody's always on Twitter saying, we need to go get this guy. And now we're doing it, and I don't know, it's making me a little uneasy.
It would make me uneasy if it was a Jalen Reagor type trade. Like if we're giving up a potential 4th round pick or whatever, this doesn't make me uneasy. I'm glad they're making moves. I realize like my mindset with Cam Akers is, it could be something real nice. And if it doesn't pan out, I don't really care. Like back to the compensation. It's like they're trying. I mean, the biggest issue with me is they haven't ran the ball anyways in the first 2 games. Does this mean they're going to start running the ball? Do they see something in Alexander Madison where it's like, okay, I don't want to give him the ball. And now all of a sudden Cam Akers is the savior? I don't know. I'm confused. It's just a confusing move.
Well, and then it's,
I'm not saying it's a bad move.
Well, their flip side of this is, what does this say about Alexander Madison? He was the starting running back. He was finally given it. He was supposed to be the heir apparent to Delvin Cook. And now 2 games in, you're making a trade to bring in somebody else to potentially be the lead back here. So doesn't speak well for him and his future as the Viking starter.
Norpheus, who's losing a roster spot? T-Bat. I mean, we got a couple questions like who's going to lose their roster spot. So we're worried about who's losing their roster spot at the bottom end of a roster that's 0-2.
It's still worth talking about. I mean, Udo went to IR, so that was obvious. What they do here with the running back is up in the air. I think it's 2 options. Kenny goes permanent IR or it's Gaskin's gone.
Yeah, I mean, look, we got to talk Ty Chandler real quick, just as far as, they didn't give him much. I think I don't know how many carries he has, but I know it's not many. But is he not very good? I mean, you could say like, I saw some comedy. Maybe he's not ready, whatever. He's a 5th round pick. Maybe our expectations are just too high for Ty Chandler.
But I also haven't watched a carry here this year. I'm like, oh my
God.
Hey, well done, Mark. Emails you want yourself a beautiful hat. I didn't see any carries this year. I'm like, oh my God, he looks awful or anything like that. It's just the fact the Vikings don't run the football. But I guess the silver lining to these moves is that the Vikings are still considering themselves contenders at this point, wanting to make this team better, wanting to finally get that first win and compete. So 0-2 start, the coach, the GM, definitely still believers in the squad. So I guess you can feel good about that.
Here's what's going to be the I don't know what you call it, not funny, whatever it is in, let's say 3 weeks from now, Cam Akers he's all in on the offense. He knows what to do, and he gets like 3 or 4 carries a game. People are going to be bitching like, Kwesi, what a stupid trade. I can't believe you traded for this guy. And they're going to forget the fact that we gave up a 6th round pick 3 years from now. Not even a 6th.
A ninth round pick.
So like, keep that in mind. Like, if he doesn't end up doing anything, we got him for free. So, I mean, who gives a shit?
There's no risk. There's no risk here. So they saw it as a way to upgrade the roster, and they did it. So KOC is familiar with him. He knows what he's got in Cam Akers. He's worked with them before. So you like the familiarity there. Hopefully that helps the run game as running games actually get called, and Cam Akers knowing the scheme and knowing what to do.
All right, comments. So based off the compensation, based off the player we got, letter grade on this trade, A to F. And pluses and minuses are very, very welcome. So let's see what you grade this move by the front office.
Well, I'm glad you said grade, because that's a great way to segue into this grading this beer that Harmsy
I
sent.
want you to grade yours 1 to 10, though.
I'm going to. I got it. Harmsy, it's good. It's got a lot of flavor, but it's a little bit darker than I usually go for, so I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
7.5. That is not a rookie score. That is a solid score.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of A's. I think everybody's on the same page where it's like waking up with a third ball. Like, you just woke up with it. It's there. You didn't have to do anything for it. Oh, sweet. It's there. I may not ever use it, but it might come in handy. Awesome.
The singer of Crash Test Dummies apparently had 3 balls.
I know. Everybody had somebody in their grade that had 3 balls. It's never true. Oh, sales you're scared who. Yeah, everybody's good grades. If you give us a bad grade, you're just mad.
Well, and you know what? I mean, we should be happy. Us as Vikings fans are always bitching and clamoring for them to go out and make these signs, make these moves, and now they're doing it. And now, will there be one more? Will Akeem Hicks be the next one? I think the way the game goes on Sunday will go a long way in telling that.
I don't think we're done. I really don't.
No, and I
we
think
go 0-3. All right, maybe we're done. Maybe you know what? Maybe we pull a Ngwaku or fucking Yannick and trade him before the deadline again. Maybe we'll get our 7th rounder back.
Well, and I think we're gonna talk. Well, let's just go into that right now. Let's massage this agenda a little bit here. So let's say the Vikings.
Auntie had 3 balls. I think I met her at a bar once.
Let's just say that. Let's say the Vikings. Or right now, 0-2. Are you jumping ship? Well, if you go to 0-3. What are your thoughts? Is it over? Are you ready to sell the farm, move guys, or are you hanging around a little bit longer? What are your thoughts if we do lose this game?
Also, we're at 59 likes. We got 157 watching. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get up to 75 likes real quick. Greatly appreciated. And what was the question?
If we do go 0-3, are you? Is the season? I mean, are you giving up? You selling the farm? Are you still having faith?
I know that T-Bass, if we go 0-3, he's going to mow the lawn, spend some time with the old lady, and just, say F the Vikings.
Is he going to catch any raw iguanas and eat them?
Well, that's coming. And also, we're giving away a hat tonight. We're doing a little bit of a different type of trivia right now, starting with 3. I'm going to give you 3 hints. You have to figure out who this Viking was. He didn't have to be drafted by the Vikings. He just had to play for the Vikings at a certain point in his career. If you're a guy loading the comments, just blowing it up with random people, I'm going to disqualify you.
Well, before you do it, send me the answer so I know when I can see it.
All right. So here's the first hint. Anytime since the Vikings originated and he did not have to be drafted by the Vikings, he went to Penn State. And that silhouette is not him, by the way.
Because it looks like me when I was in 6th grade.
You went to Penn State. There's your first hint. Next hint's not going to come for a while.
Derek Duncan is wrong. We got a DJ Dozier and a Michael Motti. Any of those correct? They are not.
I'll never tell. All right, here we go. So, we jump and ship. At what point do you jump ship?
Yeah, maybe that's a better way to word this. What point do you jump ship on this team?
Never. I think the answer is never.
I think the good thing is about if we do have a bad record, there's a lot.
That's a good answer.
There's a lot of damn good quarterbacks coming up. A lot of them ripping it up this year in college.
Mark Johnson, Chesina. I never even thought about that. There's a lot of people that went to Penn State.
Hey, we have 66 likes, which is the same number as our new guard, Dalton Reisner.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get up to 75. So, if we go 0-3, and the Chargers are not a bad team. They're a team. I compare them to the Vikings quite a bit. They probably should be better than their record every single year. They got some good players. Their offense is very good. I mean, we know it. 0-3 after 0-3 is going to be tough not to start being like, all right, this is going to get this might not be great. This might not be great. Like, I'm not saying this is 100% must win, but it's more as close as you can get.
Is that your answer?
My answer is I'm not jumping ship until we are absolutely eliminated from the playoffs. And even then, I'm not going to jump ship. We're still going to do every single episode and get very excited.
Oh yeah,
I will never jump ship until math says we're done.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets to be like 1-6,
what's your definition of jump ship?
When's the trade deadline?
Week 6, I think.
I think it's later than that. I think it's like the second week in November, the first week in November. We got Hawkinson pretty late last year.
My definition of jump ship is to say, all right, we're not making the playoffs. It's not like I'm going to stop watching the Vikings. I'm still going to watch the game. My definition of jump ship is to openly admit that we have zero chance to do anything this year, which means we don't make the playoffs.
And that's the weird thing about this team, because we really actually looked pretty good in most facets of the game, other than the turnovers, maybe run defense and inability to run the football, and some O-line issues, which we've had forever. I think there's nothing that looks horrible. So to me, it has to get to like 1-6 or something like that, where you're like, okay, now let's try to get some draft capital, whether it's to move up in the draft, to get one of these elite quarterbacks, to get a Caleb Williams that only comes around every 10 years. You guys start thinking about the future. And and even if that happens, you watch these games, even if you're like 2-10, you can't help but root for a win. It's inherently in me.
Yeah. Basically, the answer for us is there is no jumping ship. It's not allowed, and it's lame. You can't do it. If you're this far into the Vikings, if you've been a Vikings fan for this long, you know there's no jumping ship. It's not allowed. It is not allowed.
Keep going until you finish.
Keep going until you finish, just like a drunken Saturday afternoon.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna give another hint.
Do it.
So,
oh, that was a big hint.
Well, I mean, it is a big hint. He went to Penn State and he was drafted by the Minnesota Vikings.
Interesting.
Big hint. The next hint is there's only one more hint. First one gets a One Bar and Lupicus hat. Let's go.
I don't know if we got any new subscribers yet. Oh, look at Dusty Ray's here, the winner who beat us last weekend in underdog. If you want to rematch Dusty Ray, email us. We'll do that again. I'll kick your ass this time.
Dusty Ray, we are at 71 likes. Let's get to 85. Hit that like button if you're watching. We got 161 watching. I mean, you're there. Just move that hand over and just hit the like button. Also, be sure to subscribe. We're getting real close to 10,000. And when we do, we're giving away jerseys. We're giving away a bunch of shit. So you have to be subscribed. That's the rules.
Yeah, we're still trying to nail down exactly what we're giving away. And it's going to be fantastic when we do figure that out. I mean, it's 10K. It's got to be huge, right? It's got to be huge.
Got to be huge. It might just be us coming to your house, making breakfast, buck-ass naked in front of your old lady.
It's not Dan Chesina. It's not Gerald Hodges. We keep seeing those answers in the comments. Again, we will be doing a trivia later with One Bar. Someone can take them on head-to-head, as they say. Heads-to-head.
I'm giving the last hint, and I know everybody's probably Googling this anyway. This will be the dagger. So last hint.
That's going to be it.
It is. You don't think people are looking up Vikings?
Well, I'm sure they're looking up now. You made it sound like it was super obvious. I thought you were telling like what a name with.
What do you want me to, you think it's gonna be Troy Williamson? I mean, I gotta make a little out there. Last team was the Atlanta Falcons.
It's not DJ Dozier. Ed Guy Rocks is very interested in the bare ass flapjacks for him and the kids.
I'll put some.
I don't remember asking for syrup, Lupicus.
Chocolate chips on those.
Not Ray Edwards. That's a good guess.
Ray,
that's a great guess, actually.
Ray Edwards. He went to college at Purdue, didn't he? I think he was Purdue.
He might have.
Got Asher on. All right.
Confirm. Harmsy says Edwards went to Purdue.
Knew it. All right. So let's talk power rankings right now. Vikings are anywhere when you're looking at it. It's anywhere from like 20 to 27. Where do we feel the Vikings should actually be ranked in the media? Brendan Fusco, no.
Power rankings. Yeah, I think I've seen him as high as 17 at one spot, but as low as 27. So that's your range. Pretty
All right,
wide range.
TYA got her. He got her.
Oh, he did. There it is.
Mickey Schuler, tight end, drafted. He only played with the Vikings for like a year. I want to say it was like 2000. I don't even remember. 2008, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Mickey was also the name of one of his first girlfriend in about ninth grade. If he saw her in swim class wearing just a white T-shirt.
No, that's not accurate. That part of the story is true. Skull 2A, hit us up, man. You know where to hit us up. You got yourself a shirt, whatever you want, hat.
I don't know. He might need like a pecker warmer at this point. There's nothing else to give him.
So where should the Vikings be ranked right now? TC says 28. Travis says 32. Mickey Schuler is the answer, by the way. T-Bass 24. He's in my territory.
Yeah. No, and they don't mean crap, but you can at least, like, when you're thinking of ranking this team, what you've seen through 2 weeks, I don't care what the national media says, but where would you rank them? Of all the 32 teams around the NFL, where would you put the Vikings? And I think that's a relevant question. No, I'm someone, said power rankings don't mean crap.
Number effing 1.
right. He's number 1 punter.
Dusty Roberts. That's why me and Dusty Roberts are best friends.
If he's your friend, you call him Dusty Ray.
No, he just said that he's just testing you.
No, his buddies call him Dusty Ray.
18th, 25. Mark Johnson needs a triple XL on that pecker warmer.
Wow. My penis was once in the Guinness Book of World Records. And the librarian told me to take it out.
You know what? Why don't you just walk away for a little bit and come back, right? You're getting real perverted. This is a family.
I heard it the other day. It's a great joke.
It's all right. It's okay. It's better than it should be. We're at 83 likes. Let's get to 100. Let's go, baby. Hit that like button. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. I don't think we've ever had 100 likes before.
Stouffer, I think you're looking at his old man. There was a Mickey Schuler Sr. and a Mickey Schuler Jr.
Yeah, we definitely, like, 5th round.
You are a psychic. You should know these things.
Yeah, I don't know. That picture's making me uncomfortable. That jean jacket.
Guy, you're a great guy.
Butt pancakes. Can't wait. All right. To me, I'm going to say low 20s, 2021. You got to love this passing offense. It's great. The pass defense is 8th in the NFL. The run defense was gross last week, but it was good week 1.
Oh.
We keep turning the ball over, which has been our biggest Achilles heel. So this team is better than the record by far. So I think at least you got to punish them for fucking up, but you also got to realize there's a lot of talent on this team too.
This is the most painful thing you can say. And it's probably just, I don't know what you call it, fantasy land. We have the pleasure of saying that we are the best 0-2 team in the NFL.
And it's funny. Remember last year it was that Packers guy ripping on our DVOA, whatever the hell that means. It was like really low. And we should have had all these losses. And now we're like positive in that and we're 0-2.
Yeah, I would say we're the best of the worst. I think 22-ish is probably fair. If we beat the Chargers, which we should, and we're going to talk about the Chargers, I think that bumps us up to a good 15. We're still 1-2 losing record with the Panthers. So we have a very good chance of getting into that top 15 in a very short amount of time. But if you say anything higher than 20, the Kool-Aid is running thick because we have not won.
Yeah, higher than 20, which means a lower number, which is confusing to some.
Boss says, I went to the doctor yesterday and he told me to stop masturbating. I asked why, and he said he needed to finish the physical.
That's a good one.
That is good.
That reminds me of the guy who went to the doctor and he said, doctor said, what's going on? He goes, well, I have a bowel movement every morning at 7 a.m. every day on the dot. The doctor said, what's wrong with that? He says, I don't get up till 8.
Wow, we are going full on shit jokes tonight.
All right.
89 likes, and we're probably going to go down about 15 after that. Let's get to 100. Hit that like button. Let's go. All right, let's talk about something that's nobody's talking about. We're 0-2. Can we talk about the defense, please? Yeah. Please, can we talk about our defense?
Yeah, absolutely. This defense, what are you guys' thoughts on this defense that we've seen? We were mentioning it. I mean, the pass defense is 8th in the NFL.
Look, we were 31. What are we? 31 ranked last year. Mm-hmm. We're 17th in the league, And bear in mind, that's with the one of the worst run defenses in the league. We're still 17th. Brian Flores comes in. You want to just sit and bitch and say whatever, like, oh, this defense, still whatever. Morpheus.
Yep. Morpheus. So I don't know if you saw that or not.
Remember, for 4 months.
I didn't want to interrupt your rant.
TYA has a vintage Vikes show on purpose. Does he have vintage Vikes?
Yeah, you talked about last week.
Oh, nice. Check it out. Check it out. So yeah, we're already in the top 20. I remember, I know it's only week 2, but we're coming into this saying if we can get in the top 20, that's a huge win. That is a huge win. That's like taking Lupagus's shit and molding it into this beautiful vase that you can just put in your living room, because that is unheard of to go that high. And we're 8th against the pass with a secondary with Caleb Evans in it. We got a bunch of rookies. I mean, can we start giving a little bit of credit to this defense?
Yeah, and I see T-Bass mentioned more turnovers. Yeah, you'd love to see more turnovers, and we did get one last week. Theo Jackson, T-Bass's boy, got the first turnover of the year.
I'd love to add inches to my dick.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to get turnover. What I like about it is when you see when a team does a quick hitter in the flats, there's 2 guys tackling. We're swarming to the football. We didn't see that last year under Ed Donatil. Yes, the run game looked horrible last week, but it wasn't bad against the Bucks. I mean, they ran it, were able to move it when they had to, but I mean, overall, the numbers were good. So you got to shore that up a little bit. I'm curious to see how it's going to look this week against the Chargers, but I'm liking what I see from this defense so far.
Vintage Vikes by TYA. TYA, put the link down in the description so we can toss her up there. It sounds fantastic. Yeah, I mean, we're 29th against the run. Clearly a huge issue. Last year, I'm pretty sure we were probably about 29th as well. Tied for 6th in sacks in the league. I think our blitz percentage is it 1? I mean, it's something crazy. So, I mean, we gotta look at some bright spots here, because this defense has done a 180.
It has.
And a lot of comments. We got Ivan Pace, an undrafted free agent. We got rookies out there. I mean, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, you like the way it's being used. Again, it comes down to that run game, what it looks like this Sunday, and I'm excited. I think it's gonna be way improved. It's gonna be amazing.
I hope so. I really hope so.
I hope so too.
Austin Eckler is going to be quite the test if he plays. I don't even know what's going on there, but
yeah. Look at JDT's aside from the Eagles game, linebackers have been fine. It's only been 2 games. Skull 2 just became a member for 8 months.
I think that means he's been a member for 8 months.
Oh shit! I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you can't. You know what? Hey, we'll give him that. This is a complete moron.
I don't know how it works. I don't get told these details.
You know what? We're gonna go with it. We are gonna go with it. I gotta pull up the injury report. It's injury report time, ain't it? All right, injury report. Vikings, Chargers. Garrett Bradbury did not practice. Marcus Davenport did not practice. Come on, Marcus, let's go.
What a damn disappointment.
Place you look like a damn fool. I mean, did his leg fall off?
I don't know. I think it's his penis. His groin issued.
Darrisaw limited. That he needs to play, obviously.
Did you see the video of him walking? It didn't look great. He was really limping.
Nice, tough. Jordan Hicks limited. Metellus limited. Naylor limited. For the Chargers, Austin Eckler did not practice. We'll take that.
Nice. Hell yeah, especially on a Wednesday.
I don't want to sound selfish, but he did not practice. Eric Hendricks, beloved former Viking, also did not practice. Doesn't sound good for those guys. Bosa limited. Henley, the guy that I would have loved for the Vikings draft, limited.
Yeah.
Chris Rumpf limited, and Mike Williams was a full. The biggest things out of this, clearly, Darrisaw being limited and Davenport still being a did not practice son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to see Marcus Davenport. I do expect Christian Darrisaw to be out there, but I don't know
if Marcus Davenport in the Vikings uniform ever.
You might not be wrong on that one. You might not be wrong. Again, and that's why you sign him to a 1-year deal.
All right, we're at 91 likes. Let's see if we can get to a Hondu here real quick. But that is the injury report. Would love Austin Eckler not to play.
It'll be fantastic, especially the way the run defense looked last week. We'll take any help we can get. We're 0-2. We need to win. I don't care if it's ugly. I don't care if half their team's hurt. We need to win. Let's get to know these Chargers a little bit. Last time the Vikings played the Chargers, Vikings won 27-20.
Yeah, Super Bowl, baby. Woo!
That was back in 2021. Right now, the Chargers, they're actually NFL.com. They're ranked 16th. They're 0-2, but they're 16 from NFL.com in the power rankings there. They are 0-2. They just lost to the Titans in overtime. Offensively, they're averaging 267 passing yards a game. They are rushing for an impressive 147 yards a game. At our rate, it's going to take us to about week 8 to hit that number as a total. Defensively, they're averaging 333 passing yards a game. This pass defense is very, very suspect for the Bolt. If any of you guys watched Steven on Schooling with the Enemy, he confirmed that. He basically said our pass defense is complete ass. And they're averaging 105.5 rushing yards a game on the ground. That's what they're allowing teams to run on them. As opposed to the Vikings 600. They are also +2 in the turnover ratio. And I think there's a crazy stat where they're one of the only teams that have allowed, I don't know if it's scored as much as they've done or racked up as many yards and be +2 in the turnover ratio and be 0-2 to start the season. So the Chargers are doing weird things the way they're kicking this thing off with their numbers and their stats and the way their record has been reflected. So, here's the thing. Like, when I see this Chargers pass defense, I compare this to last week, how good the Eagles defensive line is against our shitty O-line. It's a very similar comparison because this Chargers passing defense is horrible.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins should have a field day. He should have a field day. I mean, they can get after the quarterback, but he should put – I mean, I'm expecting like 380 plus yards out of Kirk Cousins. Justin Jefferson's going to go off. And I think Jordan Addison's going to go off. This is our moment.
It should.
Our moment to explode.
Oh, Kevin Bolins, thank you, sir.
Bolins. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, it really should be. But again, when you see these huge, I mean, look at last week. The Eagles on paper should have had about 9 sacks against us. I think they only had 2, or was it 1.5? So I hope
no. I don't think so.
I hope the Chargers defense, pass defense, doesn't all of a sudden wake up and figure things out.
I don't anticipate that.
I don't either.
I think it's going to be a shootout. I think there's going to be a lot of points in this game.
Right back.
Lupicus has to go TT. I think this is the time to just pull it all out, pull that beautiful hog out, and just go for the throat. Jordan Addison, absolutely. I mean, what are they at? I don't know if he said it. I think they're giving up almost 270 in the air. I could be off here, but I anticipate that being higher. And then also, I mean, Cam Akers, I don't expect to see him on Sunday, but I think Madison, we talked about Cam Akers having a chip on his shoulder. I think this gives Alexander Madison a big old chip on his shoulder, being like, what the hell are you doing? You guys paid me money. I came back here. I want to be the lead back. If they give him the ball, I expect a very, very angry Alexander Madison running on Sunday. I'm just saying, we didn't talk about, we said Cam Akers would have a chip on his shoulder. Alexander Madison should have a chip on his shoulder. He should. This is his I'm not going to say his last hurrah, but Cam Akers is going to be out there on Sunday. This is his moment, and they're giving up yards on the ground too. So he needs I bet he comes out real feisty.
And I don't think we talked about that. I mean, are we going to see Cam Akers as a running back? It's not as, you're running back. It's not as complicated to figure out the playbook. I'm curious if we'll see him, if he'll be active. But yeah, you're right. Alexander Madison, what it comes down to, though, was opportunities. How many chances are you going to get to run the football? I'd like to see the Vikings actually stay committed to the run in this one and actually run the football, even this thing out a little bit, even though the Chargers passing defense is ass.
I was way off. The Chargers give up, what do you say, 333 yards a game in the year?
No, they're like 140 something. 147. No, they're 105 they're giving up.
No, I'm talking in the air.
Oh, 333.
Holy shit. I thought it was like 280. 333. Kirk Cousins is going to throw for 5,000 yards on Sunday. I can't wait.
We talked to Steven, and he mentioned that it's Ryan Tannehill at age, 36, where the hell he is, had one of his best games of his career, throwing to Treylon Burks and Nicholas Ayinide Ibikake, whatever the hell his name is.
Not bad.
So you look at the upgrade in talent that their defense is facing. The Vikings should throw for 500 yards.
You know what? Yeah, it should be a fun game to watch. Obviously we have to do our job on defense. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. And just a reminder, we're gonna be streaming the whole game. Be sure to tune in at noon, watch the game with us, have some fun, drink some beers, have a chicken wing of some sorts.
Yeah.
We're at 98 likes, 2 more to 100.
All right. So if we could take one Charger and pluck them off that, probably some of the best uniforms in the NFL, whether they're wearing their blue and their yellow
Outer
pants,
blues,
whatever it is, but put them in the even better uniform, the beautiful shade of purple. Who would you take off the Chargers if you could pluck them, put them in purple?
Free of charge. Which Charger are you taking? I had a tough time with this one.
Yeah. It's there's some good players on this Chargers team.
I thought about it too much. I was factoring in age and just like, what should I do? Everybody's counting on me.
I really appreciate your dedication to our show.
Yeah, I'm like, geez, I think I might mess this up. We got some. Wait, Dustin, you know what? Kendricks was actually on the table just to bring him back. So I'm glad you said that. A lot of Ecklers. We got some Herbert, Bosa, Rashawn Slater. What do you know? There's
Yeah.
Bosa, Asante Samuel Jr., Derwin, Norpheus. Bad news, wrong team.
God, I do like Samuel and Derwin.
I was actually surprised that Bosa's 28 years old. I was thinking he was still like 24.
He's 28.
28 years old.
Wow. I'm surprised.
Not that I mean,
so much love.
Still. I mean, I'm not saying it's a
Jared Hyman. Only guy he would take is Dicker the kicker.
Marion Butts. I remember at his Fleer rookie card, I thought I was going to be able to retire in a year.
And did you?
No.
You were like 8.
Marion Butts rookie card? That was 1990 Fleer, baby.
You were 10.
I thought I really had something there. And then like the next 7 packs I opened, I had like 4 more of them. It's like, oh shit, this is in every pack. Eckler. Move Slater to guard. Ooh, I like that. Dicker the kicker. Not bad.
It's random.
All right, Lupagus, who you taking?
Well, I mean, to me, it came down to 2 players. As much as I love some of these other players on the defense, it was Bosa or Herbert. And you got to take the quarterback. Young quarterback, playing very well, doing everything he can to make his team win. Just seems like this Chargers franchise always finds ways to lose. So I'm taking the quarterback. You're set if you got Justin Herbert on this team.
Yeah, it's Herbert, and it wasn't that close. He's still 25 years old. You have a quarterback for like 10 more years if you want him, and he's damn good. So it's Justin Herbert. Bosa, interesting, but I just don't think we're a Joey Bosa away.
No, we're not. We're not a Joey Bosa away. All right, so let's talk Vikings offensively. Keys to winning this game. What do the Vikings have to do on offense to become 1-2? Get that first win of the season so we are not depressed on Sunday afternoon drinking our beers and doing our winners and losers shows.
We'll be doing that anyways, but just think about this. We get a W, 1-2. Carolina would beat the living shit out of them. We're 2-2.
It's a whole new world.
Season has just begun. We're 2-2. The NFC North sucks ass.
Don't you dare.
And we're right back in it. Right back in it. Close your eyes. Think about it.
Yeah.
Your pants getting tighter? They should be, because mine are. And I'm wearing wind pants.
Did you wash them on the cold cycle again?
No, never wash them on cold. Ever.
Again, Mello Show. I see him in the comments. He's coming on next week for the Mello Minute, debuting that
segment.
Whoa.
He's not coming on next week. He's coming on every fucking week.
It's debuting. We're debuting the Mello Minute. He's probably shitting his pants. He's going to have loose stool all week. He'll be so nervous. Oh, it could be that or drinking a special reserve.
For the last 15 years.
Yeah, you need to really see a physician.
See a fiber bar of some sort.
All right, we got don't turn the ball over on offense. Load them up with stick 'em.
Stick 'em.
Wow, Mark Johnson's talking smack. He says, don't care, just score more points like I would do against one bar in pickleball.
I bet he doesn't even yell service before he serves it.
Oh, my God.
I always yell service.
Oh, my. You're that guy?
Service.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Roll calls mean taking. You yell present?
Nah, just like one of these. That's it.
I guess when you drink Special Reserve, according to Mello, you shit rocks.
Let's go, baby. Let's get that dub. Let's get that dub.
I got Addison, wide receiver 2. No turnovers. Don't let off the gas. Addison with Jets. The jet sweep. He's predicting the first play. Yeah. What do you think? What are your keys to winning this game, One Bar?
I think it comes down to Mr. Madison being real ornery. He needs to be real ornery. Can't believe that we just traded for another Cam Akers. We got to get the run game going. I'm not saying we got to bust off 150 yards, but can we get 100 yards in the game? Or, I mean, don't let off the gas. That, and obviously, it's easy to say, but they need to sling this thing. They need to sling it early and often. I think Jordan Addison, I think this is going to be one that on come Monday morning, all the shows are going to be talking about. I think Jordan Addison is going to have himself a coming out party, $120 touchdown. It's going to be big time. And I think Kirk Cousins, just like what the Chargers defense has been giving up, I think he's going to have a ginormous game. Ginormous.
He should. I 100% agree on the run game. You got to get the run game going. I mean, you got to keep Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams off the field. Even though your pass defense is 8th in the NFL, I still think the less they're on the field, the better chances of winning this game. And you got to do everything you can to win this game. And obviously, protect the football. You have to protect the football. I know some of these things are.
If you give up one turnover, I'm going to come on. I'm going to pull my pants and punch my bear Peter.
Again, you're too old to be saying Peter. Call it a cock.
It hasn't gotten to that point yet.
Oh my God. We got breaking news. But at any point, you can't turn the ball over. You got to win the turnover battle. I know the Chargers are +2 right now. We're -6.
We talked about our defense. Could we get a turnover?
Yeah, we got one so far this year.
It was awesome. Theo Jackson, baby.
So apparently One Bar's PP is still growing, but let's talk about Vikings defensive keys to win the game. What do we got to do defensively to become 1-2?
Well, up, I guess. What do you think?
I'm going to see what the people say first.
See, Mark is right. 2 inches or less is a Peter.
Wow. Ryan Wright thinks to win this game, we got to do a fake punt.
Oh, God, I would kill for a fake punt.
We got 1 stop the run. We got 2 stop the runs.
Good luck.
We got, 3, but it's Anthony just writing it again. All right, we got 100 likes. We got 100 likes.
We did it. No, yeah, we got 101, baby. Thank you, everybody. If you're watching, you haven't subscribed yet, hit that sub button. We're getting real close to 10,000 subs.
Big ass giveaways when we hit that.
You got to be a subscriber. Number. You got to be a subscriber to win.
Go deep, Morale. We're talking defensively. Stop the run and pressure Herbert. Timothy Slack says, yeah, that's great. That's awesome. Stop the run. Another stop the run. That's Cavalier Panda 50.
Can we just I mean, the answer is stop the run. That's it. There is no other answer.
Well, there is.
If you have another answer, you're trying to get fancy.
What if you have multiple answers? Like you have stop the run number 1,
doesn't
but you have
matter.
Sub answers.
Nope, there's no sub answers allowed. We saw it last week. If you cannot stop the run, they're going to get first down after first down after first down. Stop the run. And the Chargers, they got some good players on their offensive line. And Eckler and Joshua Kelly, even when Kelly went in for Eckler, he was damn good. So we keep saying, I hope Eckler doesn't play. I don't think it matters who plays the running back. They're going to get a shit ton of yards. Stop the run. You've had all week. Let's go. Stop the run. If we can't stop the run, we're going to be 0-3.
Yep. And that being said, you still got to respect Keenan Allen on the outside and Mike Williams. But you look what these receivers, this Viking secondary have faced. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown. Now they get Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. I mean, what a way to get your experience level way up if you're a Caleb Evans, if you're Mekhi Blackman. I mean, Byron Murphy's already there, but, I mean, what a way to grow quickly in a season when you're facing that kind of competition every single week.
Yeah. No, I mean, this is going to bite me in the ass, but even with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, this is the worst receiving crew we've faced.
Very good. It's very good.
Probably means they'll probably go off on us all of a sudden, but we got to beat the Chargers on Sunday. We have to.
We do. All right. So I don't know. We talked this one through. It's time. Anybody want to come on and take one bar in this exciting trivia? That's so exciting. I actually printed it off.
Jesus, what a dork! What's the topic?
It's Vikings Chargers, but I mixed it up. So there's at least one multiple choice. There's one like you did with there's two like you did with Schuler, and then there's two back and forth where I give you guys a topic. You got to name a player that fits that topic back and forth till one of you is wrong or stumped.
And also, you guys got to come on and give your bold predictions. So don't be taken off just yet. If you got a bold prediction, come on and give it to us. Yeah, let's see.
Who wants to challenge one bar? Maybe somebody new. We'd appreciate a new face, but we do like the old ones as well.
All right, I'll throw the link out there. If we see a new face down in the comments, we'll bring you on. Confidence is pretty low right now. I got to be honest. Like Chargers, Vikings, I can't even think of one off the top of my head. Oh, I can think of one. He wasn't good.
Again, if you want to take us on an Underdog Fantasy this week, email us onebarlupicus@gmail.com. Dusty Ray beat me, one bar, and Mason M last week. Though I accidentally drafted Keenan Allen, but he did really good for me.
There you are. All right, who wants to take me on? Who wants to take me on?
Win a hat. You can win a shirt, whatever you want. Hat or shirt.
Shine away.
Maybe a poster.
Ooh, what's a poster of?
Me and you, too deep inside each other.
That's not great. That's not great at all. We just lost 50 subscribers. Thomas is tired of making. Thomas, I smoked your ass the time before. If you want to come on, if Thomas, you want to come on, it would be the champion because we're 1-1 right now.
You?
Yeah, he looked like a real turd.
He really wiped his ass with your face last time. But this isn't straight up trivia. I don't know if this is Thomas's game or not.
Oh, this isn't trivia?
Well, I mean, it's in the realm of trivia. There's some straight up trivia questions.
I see catch 84 in the comments, but it's not. Seems like his internet might be bad. Shine away.
Omar's gonna sing until we get someone to come on. Tom says if there's nobody else, he will do it. Mello Show is ripping on whatever his basic internet package.
Yeah, there you go. Mark Johnson. We're on the same page here. Gordon Lightfoot.
But don't do Wreck. Do Sundown.
Sundown. All right, here we go. Oh, shit.
Nailing it. He's nailing it.
There we go. Man.
All right, that's all. What's up, my brothers? What's up?
How you doing?
I'm chilling like a villain.
Hell yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Cam Akers, butthole.
Well, here's the deal. If we're only going to give Alexander Madison 11 carries and then 8 carries, clearly, it's his fault. I mean, honestly, I get it. It's probably somebody they're familiar with. Maybe they figure they can get him a little more involved in the passing game. I don't know. It's for pennies on the dollar, a swap of 6th round and 7th round picks. Who the hell cares about that? But whatever, I guess.
Half of us could be dead by the time the trade's actually consummated.
Right.
So far in the future.
All right. Hey, let's do this.
So we got a little bit of a mix. It's a mix of everything. So not every question is going to be the same style. So the first one is going to be like one bar's Mickey Schuler thing. I'm going to slowly reveal details about this player who was both a Viking and a Charger. That's the common theme here.
How do you buzz in?
You can get one guess per clue. I did 5 clues. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Hey, how do you buzz in?
How do you? I want to hear your a beep of some sort.
Justin, guess first.
All right. He played college ball at USC.
I got nothing.
Nothing?
No.
All right. He was with the Chargers in 1996 and the Vikings from 1992 to 1994.
Oh, shit. I'm not even close right now.
No, I'm not close either. I was going the other way. So
Okay. He became an ESPN NFL analyst.
Oh,
Okay.
Sean Salisbury.
Yeah, it is Sean Salisbury, who also
Oh,
came to
I
our
should
high
know
school
that.
at one
that's
point.
the worst. Ugh.
One
All right,
bar
that's
is
one.
up. One bar is
That's
up
one.
1-0. That's fine. That's fine.
That's
So
all
this
right.
next one, I'm giving you guys a topic. You can name one player back and forth till one of you gets it wrong or gets stumped. You understand?
Yeah.
There's
No.
actually a big YouTube series that do this. So I can say right now, Vikings offensive line right now, you name players back and forth till someone gets stumped. That's not the
Okay. All
category.
right.
I'm giving you now.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Okay, here's the category. 12 Vikings had tackles the last time the Chargers and Vikings met, and the Vikings won 27-20 in that game, which was November of 2021.
Oh.
Name the players that had tackles.
Ah.
Okay, one bar wants to go first.
Kendricks.
Eric Kendricks is correct.
Nice marker, dork.
I'm not going to mark it off so I know who said what. That's why I printed it.
You said 2021.
Damn right I did.
What was the date of the game again? Because you did say
It
that.
was November.
Don't tell him.
Okay, so I'm not gonna fall for that. Anthony Barr.
Anthony Barr did not even play in that game.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, let's go. Inactive? He's
I don't know. He didn't have a tackle that game.
He's probably hurt.
He was probably hurt. He's
Well,
not
I
there.
almost jumped with Daniil Hunter, but I'm like, no, he was
Hunter
out.
didn't play that game either.
No,
I
I knew
was
Hunter
going
was.
Hitman next. Hitman.
Neither did
Yeah.
the Hitman. Hitman did not play in that game.
I would
either.
have been screwed.
See,
I would've been
that's
done.
I was like, well, Harry, wait, no, he didn't play that game. I don't think so. That's all right. You know what? Last time you had me down 0-2, and I came back on. So I ain't
All right,
worried.
well-
I'm doing the old rope a dope again, man. I'm
Confidence
rope-a-dope
is
again.
high. I like it. Let's go.
You gotta have something.
This next one is very missionary. It's just a standard multiple choice trivia question.
My favorite.
When the Vikings faced the Chargers back in 2007, rookie running back Adrian Peterson set the NFL record for rush yards in a game with two. Okay,
Shit, I'm fucked. 296.
that's not okay. Yeah,
I'm fucked. I'm done.
that's wrong. Set the record for rush yards in a game with 296. During that game, Vikings quarterback Tavares Jackson was injured and forced to leave the game. Who finished the game for him, throwing for 95 yards?
Brooks Bollinger.
It was Brooks Bollinger.
Nice.
Didn't even wait for the multiple choice. Just
Didn't
dropping
need
the
to.
answer on your ass. It was Brooks Bollinger.
I was just waiting for you to say who started or who finished because I knew Tavares started and I knew.
Well, I'm
Brooks
always going to
finished,
ask who finished. I'll tell you
Well,
that right now.
Just to be clear, I would have said Matt Castle anyway. So
All right. Now it's back to a describing.
Damn
one.
it.
So again, I'm going to give you a clue, and then you got to tell me who this player is. All right. He was drafted by the Dolphins in 1985 in the 7th round.
Oh, weird.
And
This is
Mark
another one of
Johnson-
those played for the Chargers and the Vikings
Yep,
guys.
played for both
Okay,
teams.
Yeah.
85 by the Dolphins.
Mhm.
5.
Richard always finishes first, by the way.
I
So-
actually have somebody in mind, but I need to hear some more.
All right. Both good. Are we both good to pass to the next question?
Yes.
He played college ball at Tennessee.
My guess just went down the shitter. I have no idea who this is.
No.
All right.
I think I do. All right.
He was with the Chargers in 1990 and the Vikings from 1990 to 1995.
Oh,
Yeah.
Revez.
It is Fuad Revez.
Yeah, let's go. Hell of a carpenter.
That was pretty good because I didn't even give you the. Yeah, that he kicked 7 game-winning field goals for the
Revez,
Vikings.
Dolphin.
No, you should. Yeah, I should. Yeah. What was
All
the
right,
last one? Just out of
Let's do
curiosity.
the last one just for fun. It's another back and forth, all right? This is just for shits and giggles. All right, Vikings destroyed the Chargers back in 2019 with a score of 39-10. Name everyone in that game who caught a pass. It can be for either team.
What?
Vikings Chargers 2019, 30-19. Vikings win. Name everybody in that game who caught a pass.
2019. Wow, who goes first?
It can be a Charger or a Viking. You go first because you lost.
Well, Diggsy.
Diggs is correct. 1 bar's to you. Thielen's correct.
Rudolph.
Rudolph's correct.
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen is correct.
Dalvin.
Delvin Cook is correct.
Shit.
Yeah, now what you got?
Chargers 2019. Vikings 2019. You know what? I'm going to say CJ Ham.
CJ Ham is correct.
Oh,
Probably on a
jeez.
20-yard route.
No, it's probably 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
One or the other.
2019. Well, I seriously doubt it, but for the heck of it, was that one of Laquan's 6 catches in his Vikings career?
Wombar needs the answer to get to win, though.
I was going to say Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry is correct. Wombar wins.
Oh,
4-1.
Terrible. Terrible.
Nah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Fuad Revez didn't count because I love Fuad Revez more than anybody else.
You know everything with Fuad Revez.
All right. Hey, Justin, give a little shout out to your channel, man. Get everybody over there.
Purple and gold for days, closing in on 800. Give the guy a sub.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Yeah.
Help me out. Help me, everybody. But in all seriousness, I say it every time I'm on with you guys. I've watched you guys for a long time, and you guys are part of the reason I finally decided, you know what? Stop talking to just your friends. Get behind a mic. Don't be afraid of the camera. So I got to say thank you to you guys, and thank you to everybody that's joined the chat. Your guy, T-Bass, sent me a very kind note yesterday. He was in on my show on Mondays. And so, you know, I joke with him that, you know, the bet is whether T-Bass will have a shirt on when he joins you guys or not. So, but jokes aside, everybody that always is in the chats, there's too many names to name, but as you see with all the chats that come up, it's just so much fun talking to people and the support that they give. So thank you guys so very much for allowing me just to be part of it and for the inspiration. And thanks for having me on. I appreciate you.
We appreciate you,
man. We love you, man. Throw your channel in the comments for sure. Do it.
Here I am.
Ask.
There he is.
Give a sub. Do it.
Wombar is on cloud 9 after 4-1 victory.
Fuad Revez. Let's go. All right. We doing bold predictions?
We are doing bold predictions.
All right. You got a bold prediction for Sunday. Once again, reminder, we'll be streaming that whole damn game live. So saddle up.
Yeah. Our second, I mean, look at the schedule. We're going to have a few of these live streams this season.
We will. We're going to be drinking a lot. So saddle up, partners. All right, here we go. Bold prediction. Hit that link up right now. We got T-Man. Hold on. Oh, shit. I messed up.
What'd you do?
T-Man. What do you got?
I guess the Twins are going to be division champions tomorrow.
Who? What?
The Twins are going to win the division tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Royce Lewis, buddy. What's up? Hamstring? What's going on there?
I
Penis.
think it's his hamstring again.
Well, he needs to be healthy.
Bold prediction. Can you give me the injury report again? Warren Ball.
Derek Stott's questionable. Davenport's out. Austin Eckler appears to be out. Those are the big boys. T-Man's got an 8-foot hog. I think that was on there too.
Breaking news.
I think it's time to start the rookie quarterback, Jalen Hall.
Oh my God, that's the boldest prediction ever. T-Man, well done, sir.
T-Man is off the rails.
Bold.
He's off the rails.
He did it. We don't say bold for any other reason.
Wow.
Oh, TYA, what's up?
You got to follow up that bold prediction.
Try again.
I hear a bunch of chickens clucking because someone's afraid to challenge me in trivia because he knows he would have lost that one.
Oh, 4-1. I went to lost.
Would you got Fuad Revez? I mean, he got Fuad Revez pretty early.
Yes.
You would have.
I had Sean Salisbury after the first question.
Wow. I don't believe him. You're on next week.
You've been saying that all the time, but you know. Yeah. But every time I come in here to go on, you always pick somebody outside.
He wants you to come
I
back.
know it is. So I know how it is. I'm like that stripper just keeps giving him money and he wants to.
Hell yeah.
I would love for that to happen.
Girl.
Be clear.
The tackle one, as soon as you said bar, I'm like, as soon as they said bar, yep. He didn't play that game. I was actually surprised we won that game because we were missing most of the defensive starters.
It was weird, yeah. I look at the stats. I'm forgetting all these people. I triple checked, and Smith was gone, Barr was out,
Hitman was my next one. He was easily.
Well, you would have got it wrong too. Yeah,
I know. It would have been wrong.
I think the Vikings are going to win. The Chargers are giving up 330 yards passing per game. I think it is.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna say JJ goes over 200 and gets 2 touchdowns.
Hell yes.
Yep. And by the way, I did put the link in the chat. Every Tuesday night, it's called Vintage. It's called Vintage Vikings, talking Minnesota Vikings history. Our first show was about the inaugural season and how they were supposed to be an AFL team, ended up being an NFL team, and we talked about Max Winter and all that. So next, we haven't decided what we're talking about next week. It may be about the 1998 season. It may be
Don't do it. Don't go there. Too much hurt.
But hey, you got to take the good with the bad, man. You got to be a Vikings fan. You have to understand that history.
Revisionist history on 98 and 2009. Let's do that instead.
Well, like I said, same thing as Justin. If it wasn't for YouTube, I would not be doing anything on YouTube. So I appreciate you guys so much.
Appreciate you, Skull TYA. Love you, buddy.
Good to see you, buddy.
Skull TYA.
T-Bass, baby. What's going on, buddy?
Freshly shorn melon, too.
Yeah, you look real nicely shaven.
No iguanas today. I went out, but didn't.
Ooh.
It's because they're mating in autumn. You can't find them.
I was going to take a drive over to Lake Okeechobee, but I didn't want to deal with the snakes and fire ants. And
we're going to get you one time. You're going to be just frying up a freaking iguana. I cannot wait.
Hey, I don't know. Justin's a really good guy. That's a really quality program he has. And he's not saying it, but he wants or needs to get to 800 subscribers for something on YouTube. So, Viking fans, go help the guy out. Subscribe to him. He's almost at it. He needs to get it done, I think, by October. So, he's a good show.
I'll put a link up there. Absolutely.
My bold prediction is Chargers are going to take it back to the 80s. What's that, 40 years ago? Holy shit, I'm old.
Wow,
they're going to run the ball. So their weakness is the pass offense. They're going to try to slow the Vikings down. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but they're going to try to run the ball at least 45 times.
Wow, that's going to be bad news for Vikings fans.
Well, I mean, that's the best way to keep the ball out of the Vikings' hands.
You're right. He's not wrong.
T-Bass, we going to see you on Sunday or what?
What's that?
We going to see you on Sunday?
Yeah, this Sunday. Well, I got to work. I'll try to pop in.
But,
you will. Damn, NASA is such a demanding job.
But hey, the score is going to be decided by less than a touchdown again.
Oh, no.
That's just the way it is. That's just what I came to the conclusion when I watched the Vikings.
He's right.
Yeah, I wish it would change.
All right, there's Justin's link right there. Go give him a sub. He is real close to 800. He's at 775 right now. Let's see 5 more subs right now. So if you're watching, go there, give him a sub. Let's go to BK. BK, Ivan Pace. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Yes.
Every time we bring you on,
the NFL. They are
every time we bring you on, we're going to talk about how he is the highest rated Vikings linebacker.
You know what? I'll give you one thing. I'll concede one thing.
How's KJ Henry doing?
So I'll be fair here. He is a lot better rushing the passer than I expected him to be. And I just think it's because, he's like, he kind of like doesn't really give a shit. Like it's just like a straight 100% effort every time he goes at it.
Mm-hmm.
But he is awful in the pass game. And like, this is a week after week thing, preseason too. So like,
well, we're ranked 8th in the league. I mean,
it's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Until they find that weakness, and that's all they do.
What's your bold prediction?
Yeah, BK, what do you got?
Well,
what are you munching on there? Baby carrots?
It's a cough drop. I got a little bit of a cough.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't get your students sick.
I think that's where I got it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not even gonna give like a bold prediction. I just gotta say something. Take like 30 seconds.
That's fine.
I think it is insane that every single time Kwesi signs somebody, drafts somebody, trades for somebody, there's like 20 to 25 comments like massacring the guy. And if we reflect back to it'd be 2 years ago now, when the GM hunt was between Kwesi and Poles, essentially, like what Ryan Poles is doing to Chicago should be a federal crime.
Yeah, he's the worst.
Like he is the worst GM in football right now, and it's not close. And like I look back at some of those comments, and there's a lot of people in the comments now. I won't say their names, but there's a lot of people that were really going for Poles. So they're quick to criticize Kwesi, but they won't walk back on their Poles comments.
Yeah,
I'm not a Kwesi lover either. You know, like I'm willing to criticize him. I don't think he's the best out there, but at the same time, I mean, there is truly people that think he's like the worst GM in football, and that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
No, absolutely
speaks the truth.
100% agree. 100%.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, Vikings 31, Chargers 30.
God dang, that's close.
Too close. I don't like it. Purple and gold for days. We got him over 280s or 780. He's at 781. Well done, everybody.
Hell
Keep that
yeah.
train going. Gary Balster. Gary, where you been, man?
Yeah, where have you been, Gary?
Gary, we need the roll call.
I don't think he's even here now. Are you just hallucinating?
No, he's there. He's there. What's up, brothers? Gary Balster.
Oh, I thought you were putting him on.
No, he's it's been too long, but we got purple and gold for days. We got him the sub. Let's go to Spiking. Viking, that handsome son of a bitch. What's going on, buddy?
What's going, man? I'll make it short and sweet. Just two. Can I do two?
You can do whatever you want.
Absolutely.
Man, Hitman pick 6 and Hunter strip sack.
Oh,
I see you, fella.
See you, buddy. Spiking Viking getting us horned up.
Oh, this chick.
Someone's got their brights on them. Thomas, see you there.
What up, Peterheads?
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, I'm going to do a little parlay type thing. Hunter's going to get 2 sacks.
Yes, let's go.
Cousins will throw for 4 touchdowns.
Holy shit.
Because we won't be able to run the fucking ball just like normal. I don't give a fuck who they bring in. If your offensive line can't run block, they can't run block. So that's that. And
run plays.
And we're going to have a blocked punt.
Oh, I like
it. Are we going to win? Are we going to win?
By 10. Give me 27-17.
Good guys?
Yeah, the Vikings. I'm not picking someone else to win, you dumbass.
You dumbass one bar. You Peterhead.
Peterhead. Viking funeral. The
Look
man
at this son of a bitch. Right? Look at that.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Thick, beautiful, lush beard.
Yeah, look at
Damn
that.
right. Got to keep it groomed, you know.
No,
looking like a Viking.
So I'm going opposite to T-Bass here. Personally, I think so long as our offensive line can hold up on the stunts and the twists that the defensive line is going to run, Cousins is going to throw for 400 plus yards. And actually, I think Addison is probably going to get a good amount of those yards because they're going to be trying to cover JJ, and Addison's just going to have a field day. So, and I think we're going to win by double digits. No turnovers.
That's bold. That's bold. Well done. Yeah, Mikey Funeral. Man.
Looking good.
Soon, buddy.
Have a good one, boys.
See you, buddy.
No turnovers. Fuck yeah.
Hey,
look at that. Son of a bitch. Monamita, what do you got for us, buddy?
I think he's got his shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
Is that your flash shirt? Yeah, he's got his flash shirt on.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. All right, I got like 3 bold predictions. Well, they're kind of all in the same arena, but it's just 3 different.
I can't wait.
Earned as much time as you need.
Oh, yeah. So as we know, as we've heard from various people, that the Chargers' pass defense is horrendous. So, JJ and Jordan Addison, two of the J's are going to go over 100 yards.
Boom.
And TJ Hawkins is going to go over 100 yards. It's going to be insane. And in KJ Osborne, even though he won't have a fantastic game, he'll have a 50-yard catch.
Nice.
Let's
If
go.
you got Jay in your name, you're gonna blow up on Sunday.
Montemita, you gonna be here on Sunday?
I wish I could. I have to work. I could might be able to tune in for a little bit, like on my lunch break or when I'm
Just
done.
tell the
with
boss
work,
you gotta
but
take
I'll
a
miss,
huge shit.
Yeah, I'll miss most of it.
We'll catch up with you real soon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you,
bud. Montemita. Is it time for our bold predictions?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Oh, I went first last week. You go first.
Hold on, we got D Garcia.
D Garcia's
late
here.
Comer. What's up, buddy? What do you got for a bold prediction, buddy?
Where is he?
It's a lot of boxes.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm on my second job actually at Circle K.
Nice.
But, I had to pop it in. I had to pop in, but
greatly appreciated, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Bold prediction. I think Jay Jettis is going to get two 50-yard touchdowns.
Ooh, yes.
Damn. So he's going to remind everyone why he's the best. And I think we win by at least 10 points.
I like it. He's in the room of desire.
Yeah, well done, sir. Well done. Give her hell tonight.
Yep, I will. Thanks. See y'all.
Right. See you, D Garcia.
D Garcia. All right. So I'm going first. I'm saying Alexander Madison goes for $125 plus. He's pissed. He's angry. He cannot believe what just happened. And Cam Akers is going to be just shaking in his boots. But Madison, he's going off.
Yeah, I mean, mine's similar. I say the Vikings rushed the ball 20 plus times.
I mean, it's not that bold.
It's not a lot, but no, compared to what we've done, we haven't done it.
Fine. I'll give it to you. So
I just think it comes down to KOC. Like, he's just so inherently, he wants to call a pass every time because he loves to put the ball in the air. He's a quarterback.
Well, at this point, you're right. 20 plus carries is actually bold, even though we don't like to hear it.
We do. All right, so that is it. Again, we are live streaming the game. We got a live watch party going on Sunday for kickoff. We'll be there about 10:45-ish for Belly Up to talk about the inactives, all the latest scuttlebutt. Of course, we'll be dropping videos, especially with our bowl predictions or the game predictions on Saturday from some exotic location in northern Minnesota.
Get your buttocks on here Sunday. We'll be on here the entire game. You can watch our beautiful faces when Justin Jefferson does get those 2 50-yard plus touchdowns. And when Jaron Hall starts, I guess. So
apparently Jaron Hall. It's Jaron Hall
time.
It's
not called bold for a reason. I mean, he called it. It's bold. Let's
go.
Was
bold. It was
appreciate
bold. All right.
On the night. Greatly appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for all the new members, and thank you for everybody who watched, commented, and stuck with us here. And remember this: Apollo astronauts left their poop on the moon.
That's gross.
It's true.
They should have